Have you ever wondered about the hidden cost of being perceived as pretty? In our society, attractiveness often seems to open doors, making life seemingly easier for those blessed with what we deem as beauty. This is a phenomenon known as pretty privilege. It's the invisible advantage that comes with fitting into society's beauty standards, a privilege that often goes unnoticed, and yet profoundly influences our interactions and experiences. But like a coin with two sides, there's an unseen side to this privilege. It's a side tinged with jealousy, a side where objectification lurks, and where unrealistic expectations are the norm. The cost of beauty isn't just skin deep, it's a complex issue, woven into the very fabric of our society, and it's a cost that isn't often considered. As we journey together through this discussion, remember, there's a lot more to this so-called privilege than meets the eye. But as we dig deeper, we find that there's more to this so-called privilege than meets the eye. What happens when the desire to possess beauty turns into a destructive force? This question brings us to the intriguing psychology of male narcissists. These individuals often harbor an intense need for control and validation, a need that can manifest as deep-seated jealousy. This jealousy isn't just about desiring beauty. It's a symptom of a more profound issue. The societal expectations of masculinity play a significant role in this dynamic, fostering a mindset where men feel compelled to assert dominance, often by possessing what they find attractive. This desire for control can get tangled with feelings of inadequacy, creating a volatile mix of emotions. The beauty they covet becomes a mirror, reflecting their own insecurities back at them. It's not just beauty they see, but a stark image of their own perceived shortcomings. The more they desire, the more they detest their own reflection. In the mirror of beauty, narcissists see not only desire but also a reflection of their own insecurities. How does this jealousy and objectification affect the women at the center of it all? The psychological and emotional toll on women who are objectified because of their looks is immense. They often find themselves under constant scrutiny, their worth measured against impossible standards of beauty. This can lead to self-doubt, anxiety, and even depression. The pressure to maintain their appearance, to always be on, can be exhausting and unrelenting. Yet it's not just about the emotional strain. Objectification can also lead to women being overlooked for their skills and talents, their intellect and their potential. This can limit their opportunities and stifle their growth. But women are not mere victims. They show remarkable resilience in navigating these complexities. They carve out their own paths, refusing to be defined solely by their looks. They challenge the status quo, fighting for recognition and respect in all facets of life. So instead of being a privilege, being pretty can sometimes feel like walking on a tightrope. What can women do to navigate these challenges and thrive in a world that often reduces them to their looks? As we delve into the strategies for empowerment, it's crucial to remember that the first step towards change is self-awareness. Acknowledging the existence of pretty privilege and understanding its impact on our lives is pivotal. It's about recognizing the advantages and disadvantages it brings, and the role it plays in shaping our experiences. But awareness, while essential, is only the beginning. Following this recognition, we need to cultivate emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is the ability to understand, use, and manage our emotions in positive ways. It's about navigating the complexities of our feelings, empathizing with others, and overcoming challenges. By developing emotional intelligence, we can better handle the situations that arise from the dynamics of pretty privilege. So, how does one nurture emotional intelligence? It begins with self-reflection, understanding one's emotions, and practicing empathy. It's about being able to put oneself in another person's shoes, to understand their perspective. It's about fostering open-mindedness and non-judgmental attitudes. Next comes the importance of assertiveness. Assertiveness is about expressing oneself effectively and standing up for one's rights while respecting others. It's about setting boundaries and saying no when necessary. In the context of pretty privilege, assertiveness can mean rejecting the notion that a woman's value lies solely in her physical appearance. Lastly, we must remember that societal change is needed. As individuals, we can make a difference by challenging superficial judgments and promoting a culture that values people for their character and abilities, rather than their looks. The road to empowerment isn't easy. It requires courage, resilience, and perseverance. But it's a journey worth embarking on, for it leads to a place of self-acceptance, strength, and empowerment. After all, every woman is more than just a reflection in the mirror. She is a force to be reckoned with,